everybody.
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
I'm Will.
And we are Working Title!
Clap. We are back for Fullmetal Alchemist.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew. This is episode 52. Combined strength. Combined, motherfuckers. Combined.
Oh, we want to watch.
Last on, Sam. Ask Will what happened.
Hey, Will, what happened?
Dude, I don't watch this show. I'm just kidding. Last on,
The Legion of Dead got released.
Adam's gonna give it out.
The Legion of Dead got released. The Armstrong family is fighting Sloth together. Roy Mustang's plan is coming together. Maria Ross is back in town. Ed and Hohenheim are going to chase Padre.
And all of the bad guys are basically at full power, and Al has a Philosopher Stone ready to duke it out.
With Thrive and Kimblee.
So,
If you enjoy this content,
leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Show your support by checking out the entire playlist of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. You can also go get 1 or 2 week early access over on the Patreon, so please support us in that way. We also are running through Demon Slayer, so make sure you also check that out as well. And make sure you go support this show. We do not own it. Find whatever streaming service you choose, and then come back and watch your boys. We're gonna punch it! Yeah!
Yo.
A Philosopher's Stone. But where did he find one?
And then you'll beeswax. Oh yeah, baby. Oh no, not that fast. Damn! See, it really does help having the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh!
That's impressive. Though it's still pretty scary how powerful they are.
Cool
Look at
shot.
that
So close.
Oh! Damn, dude.
Oh.
Damn!
Decoy!
Trap him now.
That's the stone. Tricky thing.
There you go.
With a Philosopher's Stone, he made only a tiny percentage of what his father did.
Yeah.
It's truly something to behold.
Don't let him talk. I don't want to care. I don't care enough.
I suppose I know that better than anyone. That's why I'm puzzled by you. What I'd like to know is why you don't use that power to get your original body back.
None yet.
Yeah,
With
who
a
asked?
stone in hand, you wouldn't have any trouble fleeing from us.
If I did that, I couldn't save everyone.
Yep.
It's in accordance with your ideals. In order to obtain something, you give up something of equal value.
Yep.
Tell me, why do I have to choose? It isn't right. I have to choose between returning to our original bodies and saving everyone. But why can't we have our real bodies back and save everyone?
Yeah.
It isn't fair.
It's fucked up.
But it's the law of equivalent exchange.
Well, I say
Does it have to
searching
be?
for possibilities that aren't bound by rules or laws.
Yeah.
That's how humanity advances.
Effectively rewrite the laws of nature as we understand them.
Yep.
Is that how it's supposed to go?
Yep. Oh, nice. But that doesn't advance anyone except you.
You boy had one too.
I thought he was fighting with it the whole time. Are you kidding me?
That was a cool sound effect.
Hey, it's effective.
Oh,
Wow, it is.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, I legitimately didn't think the sword was gonna do anything to him.
I think it's because
The
Armstrong
wound.
pierced it.
Yeah.
Or Alex pierced it.
So that's a death right there. Yeah, he's saying he's dying. Remember how they killed Lust? They kept killing her.
But then, fighting all out is the biggest pain of all.
What the?
Yeah.
What the hell is that huge thing?
Like, come on.
Come on. rip your life.
Why was he so fast? Why was he so fast? Is that how he tunnel digs?
No, he was just clawing.
Olivier.
Oh, she got
Oh
hit.
my gosh, he's like Rhino from Spider-Man.
That's a perfect analogy.
You gotta dodge him.
Yes, I am the fastest homunculus of them all.
Wow, are you serious? That's horrifying.
Are you alright? Luckily.
Damn.
You never really see that in anything. The biggest one's the fastest one.
Oh shit.
No!
Oh shit.
Oh!
I love that sound. There's nothing more beautiful than the sound of two strong souls colliding against each other in battle.
Such a fucking weirdo, Kimblee.
Was he able to get the lion?
There you go.
Metal,
Here for
yeah.
Jing.
Smart.
It won't work.
Man, I hate the double voice on him.
So scary.
I like it.
Oh,
Remember, I can tell where you are by smell. Even with the stone, there's no way you'll win this all by yourself.
Flash.
I'm not alone!
Who's that?
Behind!
yeah, buddy.
Oh shit! Oh!
Can he move with those injuries?
Yes!
Wait, so who has the thing?
Oh,
because he
Marco!
has
Let's go,
alchemy.
Marco.
He's got alchemy.
Damn, I did not know he was gonna show
I
up.
forgot he has this.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Fucker.
Einkel.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
I'll try to remember your name, Lion. Yeah, we've never seen him do like alchemy outside his fire.
Yeah, like Ed. Yeah.
Really.
I mean, all alchemists can like
Can
do
do that.
like the
Yeah.
normal
South,
stuff.
east, west.
Ben.
We're splitting up here. You two take them. Head for you know where.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the music.
Nice. Damn.
Ugh.
Good thing I'm so
Isn't this the outro music already? What are we doing?
The legs! Go for the legs!
That's what I was gonna say. Incapacitate them.
Frogman should start spitting the shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Start clumping them up.
Yep.
Like Mineta.
That's what he's doing.
Finally, he uses that.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's how she survived. Okay. Oh shit!
holy shit!
Wow.
Brute strength.
That looked like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
He can still go around.
Stop.
Wow.
Is he
Okay.
just outside?
He's reluctant to endanger Kimblee. But that's not like him at all.
Oh. Run
Yeah.
over. Run him over.
Who else do we
Yeah.
have? It sounds like Roy's music.
Did Alphonse just get hit too?
Yeah.
Is it Roy?
I got you.
Oh my gosh.
Yogi.
Mustache man.
Yogi?
Alright, way to take him out!
Oh right, because he was with Mr. Marco, yeah.
Well done!
Time to move. Let's go. Move.
I would have killed Kimblee on the spot, I'm not even gonna lie.
I thought it was gonna become a convertible.
I wouldn't even care, I'd kill him.
Get us to Central on the double! We need to meet up with Ed and get rid of this father guy before that thing can catch up.
His voice is creepy, ugh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It sounds like Omega Shenron, but it isn't.
The teeth look a lot better on that creature.
In this world, humans are of little consequence.
Damn.
We shall see. We shall see, little smirking shit.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh no, stop.
What was it you were always saying? That you wanted to see which way the world would change?
Wait. But he's not a homunculus, what would it matter?
And here you are dying.
But he does have a stone in him.
It must be humiliating.
Dude, Salim's
Holy
the
fuck.
worst.
But don't worry too much. Because you will continue to live inside me.
Oh, maybe like give Salim a new body? Can he like move out of the child body? Move out of the child body?
Deuces, Kimblee.
What are we all staring at? What are we all staring at?
What do you think?
Alex.
Holy fuck!
Oh my gosh.
I knew he was going to come charging in, so all I had to do was wait for it.
Still
Oh
alive.
my gosh. I wish we saw that. Damn.
By the way, there are orders to shoot me for being a traitor.
What? We can't have that. I'll be the one to inherit the Armstrong household. Die until all of the paperwork is in place.
There's nothing to worry about there. If I die, the entire estate will
Goes
be
to
passed
Roy.
along to Colonel Mustang.
Yeah.
You decided that without consulting the family?
He's still just barely preferable to a good-for-nothing like you.
So that's how you treat someone
These
who
guys got
just saved
shoot
your
orders.
life? Hey, what is
Yeah,
this?
looks like a shark.
Uh-oh.
We're under attack?
Is that the next one to inherit the Armstrong mansion?
Soldiers?
Oh shit. Oh no, they're out. They're out.
No. Shredding the bullets is disgusting.
So they don't heal back up, right? They just
Yeah.
whatever
just keep
injuries. Okay.
going. Yeah. They don't
They're
die.
zombies.
Yeah.
What are those things? Even when they're shot, they don't die.
Like I wonder how much you have to disembody them for them to become
How
ineffective.
dare you compare my brave men with such disgusting specimens as those? I'm guessing they're the same as this guy. The one who gave you your orders must have sent those things out here for the attack.
Look, we don't know anything about these creatures, understand?
Well, then I guess they don't care. It doesn't matter to them whether
And I guess it's time for you to work for us. Keep your distance,
All
guys.
right, soldier. What's it gonna be? My brother and I can take care of these monsters.
Maybe so, but
Oh, that's so foul. Oh, whoa, ew. The hand was on the other side. So is it double hands?
No, it was. It
Right
fell
hand.
off.
This is right hand.
Nom 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 nom. Hungry hippo.
Well, what's it gonna be?
Yeah, for real,
Do you
decide.
plan on shooting us and then fall prey to the monsters after? Or are you going to work with us and bring them down together? Make up your own damn mind!
I'm working with you, Olivier!
Whoa.
All the boss fights, man.
Shit.
You got it wrong, sis.
Broken.
You got it wrong.
Ugh.
Look at that.
My, these soldiers are a
Amazing
taste.
looking.
And with this, I'm even stronger now.
Yeah, for real, we need to make sure Envy doesn't eat the whole bloody army.
I doubt
Yeah.
it lasts very long against a whole army of mannequins, but I know that I can dodge just one of you all day.
Silence your wrath.
Oh,
still coming?
there's what.
Why won't they die? Already got a quills. My spit's starting to dry up too.
So many.
Can we just encapsulate them in this room and leave? Roy, but even still, what is he gonna do? It feels like we can't do anything against these guys.
Things do always seem to get messy whenever you're around. Maybe I could lend you a hand. Fullmetal.
That was episode 52.
Glad we're watching these back to back to back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun. I was really invested in that, what? I was really invested in that Armstrong and Sloth fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty lit.
That was really great.
The fastest homunculus.
It's
Yeah,
exciting
man.
to see all the big characters finally like coming toe to toe with one another.
Yeah.
It's good to see Olivier and Armstrong acting like a family a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, as close as those
In their
two.
weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like bickering siblings. Surprise.
I think it's pretty.
Well, it seems like one has no issue with killing the other.
You think Olivier would kill Alex?
She was damn ready to at their mansion. She
Yeah.
always says he's super weak.
Yeah, I don't know if she's. Sometimes I feel like she's just the most committed to talking the talk to like keep her persona up and alive.
I think she would if he
did anything bad.
If he did anything bad, or if she was like, or if he was like truly against the country.
Like I don't think she would kill like a good person, you know,
Yeah.
even if she was like saying she would. But I think one of the most impressive parts of the episode was freaking Sloth being the
Supersonic.
fastest person in the show, or out of the homunculus, I guess I should say.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one.
I mean, probably the fastest in the show. The homunculuses have this. Seems like the best like physical capabilities.
Yeah.
With the name Sloth.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't know what to really get out of that. Like, it would just like what shook me. I didn't really understand what happened when he like disappeared for that 1 second.
Yeah.
Now you've seen his ability.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is like
that's
his
his
ability.
ability.
Yeah, is that he's like the fastest.
That on top of being absolutely humongous and
A
strong
tank.
as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
Yeah.
he's almost like the Juggernaut from X-Men.
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Like, he can't really break through his skin. I mean, they got
Or
lucky
Blob.
today because Alex, Blob too. I think, Juggernaut's a little bit tougher, but he's also damn near invulnerable. But I liked the tag team. Like, you have to use the big brick man, Alex, to like soften the skin, and then the piercer, the spear, goes in after. What is it? The shield and the spear
Mhm.
tactic. And she shoved it right through his head. That was great. I know it's probably because it would have been a little too graphic for the show, but I would have loved to see when he got decimated through the
same.
mouth. That would have definitely been too graphic for the show.
I mean, but it was pretty nasty. It was,
That was
through.
still-
It was through his arm.
His arm was
Like
Yeah,
his
it was
arm was
thread.
hanging off.
Yeah.
And it was attached by like a thread, and then it was through his whole mouth.
It was like the whatever it is, the concrete spear that went through became his new flesh and blood, or I guess muscle tissue.
Yeah.
That's how thick it was.
Yeah.
Does he not look like a shark to you? Like, I know you hate sharks, but I always get that vibe from his face and the teeth.
No.
No?
Mhm.
Like, I felt it especially when that thing was going through his face.
No.
Yeah, I don't really think so either.
Mm-mm.
I feel like Salim's like
Salim, yes.
That-
His shadow.
it's almost more like an alligator though to
Yes.
me, or a crocodile
Yeah.
than a
Yeah.
shark, but it could be a shark too.
It just reminds me of, like, the big frontal nose of a shark, the big-ass head he has with the teeth that are literally
Yeah.
straight triangles.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to think about a shark right now.
I know, sorry. But they temporarily defeated him, and then the soldiers came in just with that specific scene of the story, and they were like, make your choice. Like, you guys keep on coming up to us, pointing guns at us. You see what's happening now. I don't even know what this threat is with these zombies. If you're going to kill us, because you're going to die in like 2 seconds. So you can join us, live, because we're probably stronger than you.
Yeah. And I loved her saying, like, the man who gave you the order to kill me unleashed those things, and it's killing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick a side
It's
right
also-
now.
It's also like
We have a chance of killing them.
We're clearly fighting these fucking things. Like we're not on your, like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like when you see like zombie storylines and like two characters that are normally enemies and this thing that's just like killing indiscriminately. It's like
Put your shit aside.
just like
Yeah.
you can try and shoot me later. Like
Yeah,
you just stop
seriously.
these things first. Like
I
Please.
I like that when they were all pointing guns, the siblings are having the fight.
oh,
Like, you die, that means I inherit the I
house.
die before the paperwork is even finished.
Dude, you're not gonna get it. Roy's getting it.
And then he's like, well, why did you not inform me on that
You didn't
plan?
counsel
What
me
the
with
hell?
that? Yeah.
You didn't even discuss it with the fam.
Yeah.
I just love the idea of Roy getting the mansion. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
And then Kimblee
Yeah, we
and
gotta talk
Celine,
about that.
they fought up against Alphonse with the
Stone.
gem, and he did pretty good.
Done, yeah.
The stone, and he was able to whip out a sword and start fighting him. Did pretty well.
How cool was that when Pride blocked it and he
And it
just took the
curved.
blade?
That was pretty cool.
That was so cool.
That's a fun thing about a Philosopher Stone. I think it's like kind of frustrating because it's like this really cool thing that you just don't get to see used a lot in the show. And even like when you see it used, it's like
It's hard to tell.
Kimblee just blows things up
Yeah.
bigger. You know what I mean?
It's
Whereas
more creative.
whereas like with Alphonse, it's like he literally, it's like
Regen.
he's got God mode. He just
Yeah.
regens his arm. He sticks a blade out, but then it's like you blocked it, so you go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Curve it without like doing anything.
Well, that's the thing. Like all the
he
homunculus.
feels like more like a homunculus when he's doing those things.
Well, that's the thing. Like all the homunculus already have one, so it's hard to like know how effective the gems or stones are compared to. Because like Edward always goes up against them, and he does pretty well against the homunculus. So it's like, what? Why do you need the stone? Because it doesn't seem like it's that drastic of a power change. But with Alphonse, you can obviously the change up because he's not as good of a fighter as his brother is. I personally feel like Edward's a far superior fighter out of the two of them whenever I see them fight. Because I feel like Alphonse always gets handed to him, where Edward always seems to be able to almost beat the enemy.
I would agree because he's been through the portal twice, so he has like more knowledge than Ed, who went through the portal once.
Yeah. Also, maybe it's just like I don't know. In my mind, like throughout this story, I feel like when I watch Ed at being probably the more of the protagonist than Alphonse, or getting more of the spotlight than Alphonse, being like I would compare, not power scale. Don't think of it like that. I would say like how I see them is almost like Aang and Sokka. They're both main characters. One gets far more spotlight in the story overall, where the other one is still present through the whole thing, but doesn't feel like the main. So I think it's pretty cool that Alphonse got some spotlight today, fighting wise, and got the little boost up, because every time I feel like he's fought one of the bigger homunculus, it's been almost unmatched every time. So
Yeah, I think
He held his own against Lust. He defended Hawkeye.
I don't really
almost to
think
his
Lost
death.
is that impressive to me though.
Oh.
She was one of the early bosses in my mind. I don't know.
I think it's tough because you see Ed fight more than Al generally in the show, but like
Al's
early,
more psychological.
well, early in the story, the it was a plot point that Al always kicked Ed's butt.
But
when
yeah,
they
he
practiced.
always lost.
And then there was a point where Ed like turned the corner and he beat him when they were training, when they re-met Izumi. I think that's in the.
Was that like the rooftop fight? Remember the rooftop fight in like the first few episodes too? When they're like both lay down and they're like, I beat you, I finally beat you, or something
Yes,
like that.
yeah.
Yes, because that's when
They talk about like getting Winry or who's gonna be with her and stuff like
Well, it's also Alphonse being like, you're manipulating me. How do I know that
That
I'm
time.
even real?
Yeah,
and
around
that's
that
when he
time,
ticked
yeah.
Ed off.
But Ed beats him in that moment, right?
Yes,
he
he
does.
Because
But,
yeah. Because
I-
in my mind, I remember that there was that like battle early, but ever since that point, like Ed felt like the more upper soldier, like the better fighter. But you're right.
I think-
Ed does get more fight screen time. So in my mind, I always think of him as the better fighter.
Yeah, I think that in the story, I feel like it's supposed to be perceived that like Ed is a better alchemist, Al's a better fighter in the story.
Okay.
I mean, at least like you see, Ed is way more.
Like, yeah. Well, that
Ed
makes
does way
sense,
more
too.
like alchemy stuff,
portal.
and when Al fights, I mean, he does use alchemy. Don't get me wrong, but he's a lot more like hand to
hand to
hand.
hand.
So
maybe that's why I
And a
perceive it
shield.
like that, because
and shield, yeah.
Ed isn't necessarily weak, but like I think Ed's alchemy serves him better against these enemies than raw strength with Alphonse serves him against these guys. Because Ed gets the reach, he gets the length, and once again, like you said, he can keep he has the power to keep his distance from the bad guys, and Alphonse is really has to come up with ideas of how to navigate around these guys. But
You know what's also crazy to me is that they're both scientists, like full-blown scientists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
basically.
insane.
Even at a young age.
Yeah.
But that fight was great. That's one of those like this is one of those moments. This episode is like one of those episodes I was like, when we first started, I was like, oh, I can't wait to like see Kimblee.
I remember this, but I was confused because like I'm pretty sure Heichel's okay. He gets healed. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
So
But Kimblee with the stone though, it's like you don't see a difference to me. I don't see a difference with him using it. Cause
Right, like you said, he just amplifies his explosives.
I thought he had it the whole time, and then when they did the reveal, I was like, were you not using it right off the bat?
Yeah, I feel
He's
like
that good.
it's also hard because it seems like most of the show. Because remember when he was in prison, when they teased it in the very first episode, he had
wasn't
one.
using it.
He's always had it in
Yeah.
our time with him.
He's never not had a Philosopher's Stone. So it's like that. They gave him the
new
orb one, and it was like, oh, look, it's a little stronger.
out, yeah.
You know what I mean? You can test this one out. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe in that moment he was holding back, because I feel like I don't think any other point in the show he wasn't using a Philosopher's Stone. I feel like he's always been using
Even
it.
in Ishval, he used it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that fight was great. So Al. I hate that their names are Ed and Al. They're good
I get them
names,
mixed
but
up.
I always mix them up religiously. But Al managed to best Salim, and then had a conversation with Kimblee as to like
That was a good combo.
why don't you just use it? Like this just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And
The
Al,
whole- yeah.
what? Yeah,
I have to give up this so I can have this. Like, why can't I just have them both?
yeah. Al's trying to like make the best of the scenario and like manifest his own like
Will?
yeah, I mean like just manifest his life instead of like letting like the rules of how things are supposed to go dictate it.
Yeah, because all the time in our show, they've been limited by the governing law of how you're supposed to do alchemy. You're not supposed to do this. You're not well, chimeras have been in the show since damn near the beginning, and you're not supposed to make them either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and Kimblee was like, "Oh, so you're suggesting that if you find an outlier, that is how you can set the new law in place, because the law basically gets ripped in shreds when you're able to create a new version of it."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Well, here's another option for you. I'm gonna kill you
Yeah.
right now." Boom! Lion it got his neck.
Yeah, he was like, here's an option. I'm going to kill you and everyone's going to die. And
Yeah.
then the lion got to him after Salim broke out as well.
Why couldn't you just kill Kimblee right there? Like, I don't know if
Definitely
he
did.
I guess he's dead.
Incapacitated him.
I don't know what he is now with Salim. I assume he's just not in the show anymore.
He's dead as dicks, dude.
Which, fine.
He's consumed and joined with Salim, at least.
And now he's got another Philosopher's Stone inside him.
Yeah.
Salim.
Yeah, and then
Two
Marco.
or he's got 3, essentially.
He got his own, he's got his brothers, and now Kimblee's.
Yeah, and then Marco showed up surprised to grab the stone, and then Yuji
Yoki.
The biggest W of all.
showed up and hit them with the big old car swerve
You guys are not the only ones who's going to be heroes. I want to be a part of this too.
as he cries through the whole process.
I was wondering if he's crying because he's like, I just hit a child.
No, I think he's
car.
crying
I
because
think
he's scared to be the
Okay,
hero.
Yeah, he's definitely scared of like what's
But
happening.
hey, it's okay to be crying as long as you're doing the heroic act. I mean, it's facing your fear and still following through on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Ed. Ed was in the big room with all the guys, and we didn't really get too much progress with that. We had a cool sequence with the music playing over top, which was cool.
They're making it seem like this is the end of the road.
I like that he's using that paladin. I think the
Finally, he used
I
it.
think the paladin's really cool.
He hasn't used it since
His fight with
he had,
Führer, right?
he had to test it.
Like episode 2
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. It's been a really long time.
But it's a cool weapon, so that's cool that he's using it. Well, somebody grabbed Barry the Chopper's axe. I think the monkey
gorilla.
grabbed it.
Yeah.
And they were all tired. And then, boom!
In comes
The man who owns the Armstrong mansion, almost.
almost.
Yeah.
The useless man when he's wet.
Yeah.
Literally. It was funny too. You might not have caught it because we were talking in the episode, but Roy told Ross and
Split up.
Ross and Hawkeye
Riza.
like we're gonna split up, and he said we're going to the same spot to Ross, meaning the place where like they snuck her out where she died.
Okay.
where she died last in the beginning. I'm guessing that's where they meant. Or it's either, or I think he was telling Ross to go there, and then him and Hawkeye went to, same place, Fifth Laboratory came down.
What would that serve them though? What
They're trying to get
back
more
alley?
central.
The back alley?
Remember there was tunnels they dug to sneak her body out because they dropped. She jumped in the dumpster and snuck out so Havoc could get her out of town.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he said we're gonna split up. You go to that place. We're going here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Because he didn't say specifically. He just said
that place.
Which, I mean, that's the only place that's relevant to him and Ross together.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, we forgot, Envy and May were also fighting. She's getting her own boss fight.
And Envy's just constantly absorbing Philosopher Stones and more.
Yeah, and getting stronger.
Yeah.
Each one is an increased homunculus. Yeah, so, I'm excited. This is looking good. We get to watch another one where this was a full metal week, so this is well deserved after a long hiatus from the show. So I think that's about it.
We might have to do 3 tonight.
Well, then let's start this thing right now, guys. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate your support. We're getting close to the end, so get ready. Polls are gonna be coming soon for whatever's gonna be replacing this show. It's not yet. We still got a month or so away before, maybe even 2. But prep yourselves. Check out the Patreon. We'll see you in the next episode. Punch it.
Bye!